Hello, Maya Papaya. How are you? I'm just getting myself set up over here on my laptop for when more people show up. Hello, hello, hello. Surprise! Surprise Saturday. How are you all? You know my laptop's fucking slow, so I know I need to get a new one. How is everyone? Come on, laptop, don't let me down. Just fucking laptop. You're scripting while you watch me. Love it. You might as well. You're going to be scripting a whole damn notebook full by the time my laptop catches up, for fuck's sake. How is everyone? Oh, boy. Mayhem Beauty. I know I've already told you, but you know I love your fucking videos on TikTok, right? You know I do. I know I've already told you. You're probably sick of me saying it, but I do. I love your fucking makeup. You do amazing, okay? You and Ann P Makeup and More, but she changed her channel. I think it's Makeup for Mature Skin now, but you guys are my fucking makeup girls. So, my fucking laptop is still trying to catch up with this, so be patient with me. Let's see. There we go. Let's see. I was sweating my ass off earlier. Like, I'm in a t-shirt. Sweating my ass off, and it's not hot, okay? There's no reason for it. I'm sweating. I hate sweating. Okay, finally. Laptop is good. The weather sucks tits. It's fucking, well, it might have stopped raining. It was raining earlier. So all my damn grocery bags got wet. Not usually home on a Saturday. I'm usually up to SP's, my boyfriend, but he's working. He's gonna work. So I'm here. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go fucking live. I'm gonna go live. Because I never go live on Saturdays. And I never go live, rarely, in the daytime. Ew, it's snowing, Lisa, where you are. Oh, that sucks. I'm ready for spring. I am ready. I'm afraid to even say your name because I'm going to butcher it. Eritrea? Thank you very much. Is it possible to revise last 2 years completely, like viewing myself flooded with PhD offers plus going to school for PhD? Yes. Yes. You can revise anything. Anything can be revised. The only category that I would say is like this reaction to is like a death. I'm not saying it's impossible. I believe anything's possible, but that's the category. I'm not gonna lie, I'm never gonna dabble with it. But you know, because I have theories. I won't waste your time with it. I have theories. I think maybe we choose our own death time, and I don't know how that affects the timelines for the different realities, but anyway, yes, you can revise your PhD offers and going to school. Yes, and yes. If you're going to do it my scripting way, I suggest if it's something that you feel it's going to be hard for you to believe, then I would read it several times a day. Okay? You'd love to hear about my theories. I could make videos and just my theories. I could talk your balls off about my theories on shit. Yes, anything is possible. When we say anything, we mean anything. And is that fucking Hello Kitty in your thumbnail picture? I love Hello Kitty. I love Hello Kitty. When I was a little girl, so we're going way back, right? Because I'm about to be 48 next month. Next month. There was a store called the Rainbow Shop. Now, I know there's a clothing store called Rainbow, I think. But it's not the same thing. This was actually called the Rainbow Shop. And all it was Hello Kitty and like little twin stars, anything that's related to like Sanrio. It was all that shit. Okay? And every time my mom went shopping, she would take me in there and I could get something. And I used to get all the Hello Kitty shit I could get my fucking fingers on. Like the little pencil holders. And then remember the pencils that were like, you could take the lead out and push it in? I don't know what they're called. I had every Hello Kitty one. And they were scented, okay? All right. I don't want to get behind on these already. So let me get back to work. I am Lee 1111. Thank you very much. I'm back asking about 700,000 or any amount of large amount out of thin air ASAP. Please help me. Well, I'm not going to lie. My answer probably isn't going to change. So I'm sorry you just wasted your money on a super chat. Don't. If I got to give any like major advice when it comes to manifesting specifically about money is don't worry about the how. Don't try to control the how. Don't limit yourself by telling yourself that the money can only come from one avenue. That was my fuck up with my own money manifestation. So try not to do that. Just work on your affirmations or scripting or visualizing, whatever it is you do for your manifestation game. And you just just fucking keep affirming it. Affirm whatever. All right, so 700,000, but I like to do past tense. So most of my shit or affirmations are past tense related because that's my favorite. You don't have to do past tense though. And I would just be affirming, I'm so happy now, or I'm so glad now that I have $700,000. $700,000 came to me so quickly. Manifesting money is the easiest thing for me to do. That's my fastest category, manifesting money. That's what I would be affirming. Money flows to me like water. Okay? And that's it. And I realize you need it ASAP out of thin air. Then don't panic about the how. That's my advice. Lone Wolf Heart, thank you very much. Go and grab yourself a free coffee sometime, my treat. Thank you. Lone Wolf Heart, thank you very much. That was very fucking nice of you. You're always good to me. I notice. Thank you very much. I'll just put a little dimple in my cheek. Thank you so much. Hillary, let me just say something or I'm going to forget it. I got my package. Thank you very much. By the way, I will be utilizing that because I still, even though I mostly manifest by embodying my state, I still do script when I have time. So thank you very much. Thank you for that gift. You did not have to send me anything. Thank you. Philomena, thank you very much. Hi, Kim. Love you. Love you too. You're the best. I need some advice, tips on how to build confidence in myself as a conscious manifester to help keep doubts at bay. My advice when it comes to the law of assumption, manifesting, if you do not have a large portfolio filled with manifestations, I'm kidding about the portfolio, I would start testing the law of assumption. I would test it, play with it. Meaning, make yourself a daily list, a weekly list, a monthly list of things you'd like to see manifested. Things that your heart is not attached to, like a specific person or money or health. Little things, little unimportant things. And I say unimportant so that we can guarantee right from the jump you've got no resistance to it. Make your little list, affirm that you see everything manifest on your list, and just sit back and do your best to chill. And little things from your list will start showing up in your 3D. That's how you build your faith, is manifesting on your own, though. I mean, it's great to watch like success story videos or things like that, but there is nothing better than testing it yourself, because You can't doubt it when it's you doing it, right? And the more you do, the more things show up, the less you can blow it off to coincidence. That's why I say, do it yourself. That's what I would do. And that's what I did. Or whatever you are currently trying to manifest, if it really feels like a faraway stretch, then maybe manifest in steps. Each step you manifest will also help build your faith. When I first manifested my specific person, I manifested like the first half of our relationship in steps. And I got all my steps. So, and it was very encouraging because I was newer to the law of assumption. Obviously, this was a few years ago, but I don't regret it. You know, I tell people now that I would probably just go to the end. But that's because now I have experience under my belt. But I don't regret the starting in steps. I don't, because it helped build my faith. I don't know. That's what I would do. Okay? Hillary Reese, thank you very much. Love you, Mama. 7 months with you now. I can't believe it. It feels like just yesterday. Saw SP's daughter and mom this morning. Okay. Daughter reflected some of my thoughts, told me she loved and missed me again. Also, I'm now working part-time with SP's sister. Can't wait for Wednesday. I have a list. Holy fucking shit. You know that's all movement. I don't need to tell you how that's major fucking movement. Well done. I am looking forward to hearing. I'm excited. That's awesome. And I love that the daughter is reflecting things. That's movement you can't ignore. You can't brush off that. That's not coincidence. Love it. Regan, thank you very much. Oops, hold on. I just lost you. Okay. Hey, Gorge. Oh, hello. How are you? I don't know why I feel stuck. I have some contact with SP, but only when he wants to see me, which isn't a lot. I feel like I can't get past this bump. I don't know if I just need encouragement or new perspective. Yes, I'm going to virtually bitch slap you. Okay. Number one. I don't want you telling your 3D, your mind ever again that you feel stuck. Number one. Number two, it's time to stop focusing, saying that your SP only wants to see you when he feels like it, and it isn't a lot. That shit, out the window. No more. No more. Do not verbalize that again. That's affirming it. We don't want to affirm it. Okay? Now, if you're feeling this way, that's the only time, listen, it is you manifesting. You are manifesting every single thing within your reality. So somewhere within you, you have a belief or an assumption that you are not his top priority, right? You don't feel like a priority. Now, obviously, I have not talked to you one-on-one, so I don't know every single thing that's going on within your mind and what thoughts you're having, but that screams you don't feel like a priority. You're not feeling chosen. You're not feeling good enough to be seen daily or weekly or more often. So I would be affirming for those types of things, but I would be affirming specifically self-concept when on those subjects, I mean. So I am always a priority. Anyone I'm in a relationship with always makes me a top priority because I'm fucking amazing. Things like that. You can still affirm for your SP, but focus on that with the self-concept. And another thing, when we are trying to get our specific person to conform, to change, to start seeing us more often, the idea is to remember our specific person shows up as a cocktail of your inner beliefs and assumptions. And by assumptions, I mean your generalized assumptions and the assumptions you hold of that person. So if you've got an active assumption that he only wants to see you when he feels like it, and it's not a lot, you've got to address that. So when we want our person to start showing up differently, remember, there's never anything else to work on other than us. It is us changing our thoughts and beliefs that is what causes our specific people to change. It's not that we're changing them. It's the changing us that by default forces them to change. So you have to start seeing him as the version you prefer. I call it the Jason Momoa version. The version that wants to see you all the time, that wants to fucking be with you all the time. So even if he's still showing up in your 3D, not as that version, we don't want to spiral and overly react to it all the time. We want to go back into our 4D, our mind, and focus on that he does want to spend time with you as often as possible. So work on your self-concept in those little areas that I think might be your issue. And if you're aware that any other shitty thoughts are going on in your brain, we want to address them through self-concept. And it will change him. He'll change. But you can't keep holding him in this version that you don't want, the dick version, right? We have Jason Momoa version and the dick version. Dick version is when our SP is not the version we prefer. The Jason Momoa version is the sexy ass version of our specific person that we want to see, okay? So right now, you're dabbling with the dick version. So you need to start seeing him as the Jason Momoa version. It's not always fun when they're not showing up being the Jason Momoa version, and I get that. But it's our job to start seeing them there. It's our job to change our old stories. Our self-concept work will help that, okay? Maya Papaya, thank you very much. Thoughts on reality shifting, example, fantasy worlds. I, 1 million, trillion, bazillion, gazillion. You're welcome, Reagan. I, without question, believe reality shifting is a real thing. And I think we're doing it on the regular. I think that when we shift our state, which is where we're manifesting from, when we shift our state, we are reality shifting. For example, when you stay in the state of lack, the state where you're consistently discussing, marinating, in shitfucker land, you're maintaining a state that does not have your desires. When you start to get on your manifestation game and you start changing your mindset, you start to naturally shift realities, shift your states. They're essentially like one and the same if you really think about it. But yeah, we are doing that all the time. That's how we're manifesting. I know there's a thing where people talk about instant manifestation, where things show up just like that. I don't think it's an instant manifestation at all. I think it's a reality shift. That's what I think. An instant reality shift. You went from a reality. I'm going to use Jamie, one of my girls on here, Jamie. Jamie had lost her wallet 4 months. But she would not give up on the thought that she was going to find that wallet. She had already checked under her bed. No wallet. For whatever reason, some other time, she looked under that damn bed and there was the fucking wallet in a place where she had already checked. She reality shifted. She's on here today. See? It happened, didn't it, Jamie? Place she had already looked. Boom. There's the wallet. She reality shifted. So that's my belief in it. Yes, I think it exists. It's, you know what I think? It's just, you're not going to feel like, woof, I just reality shifted. I don't think it's anything like that. I think it feels so fucking natural, so fucking normal. But, well, I got other theories, but I won't go down that road. Reality shifting is a thing. So that's my thoughts on it. Pamela, my girl Pamela, just saying I love you. I love you, Pamela, M.O. Thank you very much. That was very nice of you. I appreciate you. Pamela is my girl that always shows up with the nuggets. Little nuggets. We talked about you the other night, Pamela. One of your nuggets. On Thursday's live stream. I can't remember which nugget I was talking about, though. Lanny Sarah, I am doing okay. As you know, when I get movement, I feel like somehow there is no momentum, even though I do always affirm that my movement is going to have momentum. Don't yell at me. You know I'm going to. I am doing exactly what you said for this week. Okay, good girl for doing what I fucking told you. Guess what, guys? We're going to, as a collective right now, scream at Lanny. Okay? Lanny got wonderful movement today. Wonderful movement. I told her to be celebrating this movement. What I got in return was her complaining that she feels like there's no momentum, that she's gotten this movement before. That's right, Jamie. God damn it, Lanny. That she's gotten this movement before, but it doesn't lead to anywhere. It's just more movement. And she's just on this cycle of movement. It's not taking her anywhere. We are all together virtually bitch slapping her. Lanny. Her next excuse when I started to fucking yell at her was, yeah, but I wasn't thinking bad in the past. I wasn't thinking bad in the past. I wasn't thinking thoughts. I was expecting more movement. And what I did not say to her, and I'm going to say it now because I didn't have time to text back. You were not, and I don't give a fuck what you say, okay? I'm telling you, you were never, in my opinion, actively, correctly, consciously manifesting. You were stuck in the cycle of constantly looking for the newest thing. And maybe not the newest thing, but you know what I mean about the hopping around. If this technique didn't work, if this, this working with this person didn't work out, I'm going to move on to the next and move on to the next. Yeah, but. That's you. You're yeah, but. So today, instead of celebrating the fucking movement, it went to yeah, but. You are fucking banned from the 3D as it is. You are now banned from giving me yeah, buts. Yeah, but. That is your fucking problem. You always think you're not doing enough. Because if I was doing enough, he would be here right now. You never just fucking marinate in the, it's mine. It's mine. There's no option. It's mine. That fucking man is mine. I don't give a fuck what I'm seeing in this 3D. That man is mine. And stay there. He is mine. Yeah, you hold that for a cool 10 fucking minutes. If that. And then you go right back into, yeah, but. 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 No, never again. No more yeah, buts. We're sticking to this program for now. Just fucking movement. You had wonderful fucking movement. You just fucking celebrate it. Celebrate it. It means you are on the path to your manifestation. No more yeah buts. We're already testing a little thingamajig that I've requested you to do this week. We are on the path that we belong on. Whatever we are doing is gonna fucking work. There is no other better option. There's no more options. This is it. Okay? You got movement. I expect it to be fucking celebrated and not you marinating in, yeah, but I've had this movement before and it hasn't led anywhere. It hasn't led anywhere. I was expecting more and I didn't get it. I got more of it. That is you still living in the land of what I want, what my deepest desire is. I can't have that because I've had a lifetime of experiences that have told me that when I really, really want something, I can't have it. Yeah, that is how you sound. That's when I read your message, that's how I read it in that voice. Okay? So you have wasted all this time, not even on purpose, I'm saying, in your past, with constant experiences that when you really, really want it, you can't have it. That is an assumption that we are currently changing. But your thought, yeah, but I've had this shit before, it doesn't go anywhere, is still married to that old thinking. That is a byproduct of that old shitty thinking of yours. It is a fucking pattern that we are currently together fucking destroying. When you sit and allow yourself to marinate in the motherfucking yeah buts, you are doing nothing but lighting the fire back up for old shitty thought patterns. Got it? Celebrate your fucking movement. You tell yourself that movement is proof that you're on the right path to your fucking manifestation. I don't give a fuck about you getting this movement in the past. I don't care. You were being misguided in the past. You no longer are. You no longer are. Okay? Yeah, stop, drop, and roll, Lanny. Okay? Sable LeBlanc, your message was retracted. Thank you for the super chat, but your message was retracted. Why was your message retracted? You still here, Sable? LeBlanc. I like your last name. LeBlanc. I'm going to go on to the next one until I get a response from you, okay? Ellie, thank you very much. If I keep reacting to my ex-husband, is that poor self-concept still? Or just because we have such a toxic past? A past I created, I know, but I can't seem to change our old story because I dislike him. It's funny to me because I dislike him. Okay, so Ellie, are we just trying to move forward with ex-husband? Meaning like to get along for other purposes? Or are we trying to manifest back your person? Do you know by any chance? Ellie, I need some context to your fucking question, okay? Are we just trying to get along with ex-husband for the sake of getting along? Or are we, okay, yes, just to get along because we have a kid. Okay. So, you continuing to react to your person is, now, I know he's not your specific person, but anytime we are trying to change a relationship, that other person by default becomes a specific person. Specific person doesn't always mean someone you're trying to, marry or whatever. Specific person can be your mother, your father. Okay. So right now, ex-husband is specific person that we're talking about. If you're consistently reacting, which don't get me wrong, okay? I know it's not easy getting along with an ex that you have to because a child exists. I've lived that, so I get it. But we get along now. But, so I get it. But the rules are the same. Meaning, if you continue to react every fucking time that something don't go right with that person, yes, you are definitely keeping the old story in existence. And I get that you don't like them. You don't have to like them. You don't have to like them. It's just we want to change our perception of how he shows up. You ain't got to be best friends with this bitch. You don't. You just got to, do the fake getting along in front of the kids like I used to do. But yes, the constant reacting, the falling apart to it is holding the old story in place. Is it self-concept related? Yep. Our self-concept is being reflected back by every person we interact with in some way or fashion. So I'm sure because of your previous experiences with him, you're holding a very unfavorable story about that person because, now that he's an ex, you've identified all his fucking flaws, I'm sure. Like I used to do to my son's father. We get along now. But, so I get all that. But if we really want to change the relationship for the sake of your child, the idea is to start seeing him as the version of him you prefer. Which can be a pain in the balls, especially the first few times that you interact with him and he's not fully conformed. I get it. But we need to see him and hold him in a new story. And yes, however he's showing up is a reflection of something going on within you. So I would be addressing whatever he's doing to you. Let's think about it. Address what it is that he's doing that makes you unhappy. I would fucking write it down so I could get to the heart of where that is within myself. So I'll give you an example. I always felt like my ex was ready to fucking be cutting me down, always critiquing my parenting. And I did not like that and never responded very kindly. But I wasn't into the law of assumption back in those days. That was my law of attraction years. So I didn't realize it had everything to do with me, right? Everything to do with my self-concept, because at the heart of it, I wanted to be an amazing mom. And I only have one child. So I think with most first-time mothers, we probably self-critique a lot, I think, right? So that was my self-concept that he was reflecting. So I was concerned I wasn't doing a good enough job. I was always thinking thoughts like that. I'm going to fuck him up. I'm going to fuck him up. Meaning my kid. I'm going to fuck him up. I'm going to fuck this up. So I eventually, thank God, got over that, but he was reflecting that. See what I'm saying? It took us a good 10, 15 years to actually start getting along. I wish I had known the law of assumption because I would have been able to fucking fix that a lot quicker. But, so, whatever he's doing is a reflection of what's going on within you. So, make a little list of the things he does that fucking upsets you, that's triggering you, and then let's see from there where it is within our self-concept. Are you not feeling good enough? Is he critiquing your parenting style? So are you not feeling good enough as a mom? Which is, don't do that to yourself, because I used to do that. So that's an idea of what you can do to get to the heart of why it's showing up that way, or why he's showing up that, or whatever. Okay? Sable LeBlanc. How do we deal? Sable, you had to buy a second super chat because the first one was retracted. I'm sorry. I don't control super chat, so it's not like I can push a button and refund it. I don't do that. It's YouTube doing all that. So I'm sorry you had to do that. So how do we deal with doubts when manifesting a perfect, symmetrical face? Well, just like with anything within our 3D, right? When we're trying to manifest, when it comes to changing a physical part of us, right? Our physical appearance, the idea is to not check the 3D. Just like I would tell someone manifesting a specific person, stay off their fucking social media. The mirror is the social media to you. Granted, I know you got to look in the mirror to make sure you don't got boogers hanging out of your mouth or your nose, your nose, before you leave your house. I get that. But the idea is to not get in the mirror and start cutting yourself apart, to start pointing out, hasn't changed yet, hasn't changed yet. I still don't have a asymmetrical face. I still don't see, or I don't have what I want. See what I'm saying? So the idea is to just get up, do what you got to do, and then get your ass out of the mirror. I know that sounds like fuckery, but that's what we need to do. You got to divorce yourself from checking. For example, when you want to manifest weight loss, I wouldn't want you to get on the scale every morning to check to see if you lost weight or not. That's you being attached to the 3D. Eventually, at some point, you're going to be allowed to get on that scale to check your weight. Yeah, but not right away. Not while you're still attached. So you're probably pretty attached to what you're seeing in the mirror. And it's probably upsetting you. And then you're thinking the manifestation isn't working, right? So the idea is no more actively going in and staring at your face to see if it's asymmetrical. No more. I'm not kidding when I say we're talking a good month to 2 months of no more fucking looking and marinating in it. Do what you got to do to make sure you ain't got boogers or shit on your face, and that is it. You know, if you apply makeup, get it on, but no staring at the face until a little time's gone by. So your fucking subconscious has time to do the work on your face, and it will. Physical appearance changes are a real thing. It can really be done. Don't worry about it. You're not going to be the one person it doesn't work for, but don't get up every day and check. Okay? Do the basic bitch and then get out of the mirror. And I'm not kidding. At minimum, 1 month. 1 month. And I know you're like, a month? I'm not saying it's going to take a damn month for it to, what's the word? Shift to be asymmetrical. I'm not saying that. I'm saying a good month is a guarantee that probably something has happened, but you're not ruining it by getting up every day and saying it hasn't happened yet. Okay? And you are welcome. But I'm sorry you had to buy 2 super chats. The same fucking question. I'm sorry that happened to you. And I just want to, there's people in my little group here. Benita, I don't know if she's on today. Benita totally did a nose job on herself with manifestation. Totally changed her nose. So I know it's possible. It 100% is. Okay? And I think I'm getting to the point where I'm going to have to open up the separate super chat screen. Hold on. Maybe not. Yep, I'm going to have to. All right, so give me a minute here. Open up. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. I just saw that. Brittany changed her, okay, sorry. I had to reload. Brittany changed her fucking eye color. She changed her eye color. So it's totally doable. All right, so hold on. I'm waiting for this fucking screen to load. My fucking 1975 computer here. Listen, that's how I lost 80 pounds with just affirming. I still got more to go, but I don't get on that motherfucking scale. That's why I always say 80 pounds. You're probably sick of me saying 80 pounds, 80 pounds. That's because I won't get on the scale. Like, I'm very limited to when I allow myself to get on the scale because I don't want it to, discourage me. So the last time I got on the scale, it was 80 pounds. See what I'm saying? I don't fuck around. When I'm not supposed to change or check that 3D for anything, I do not fuck around because I want my shit. I want my manifestations. So I won't fuck around with the 3D as far as checking. Nope, not me. Come on. My laptop is still catching up. I'll just read some things from here. I'll get back to the super chats in a minute once this fucking screen changes. Let's see. Watched old live stream and was laughing so hard. The video where you mentioned your sexy raspy voice. Love you. Love it. Did you hear that J-Lo and Ben Affleck are freaking engaged? That's a happy sign for those manifesting an ex. Fuck yeah, it is. I want to get married to my love this year. I'm done waiting. Good. Good. I'm glad you're done waiting. That's good. Keep your mind in the right place, and it'll happen. Okay, hold on. I think my screen just finally caught up here. Caught up. Okay, let's see. Okay, next one up is Jen. Thank you very much. Hi. Deep down, I still want my SP. I would love if he asked me out and to be together. But I have this I'm over it feeling. I feel like I'm fighting myself to think about him sometimes because he doesn't cross my mind. Is this bad? Wait a minute, what? I would love if he asked me out and to be together. But I have this I'm over it feeling. Feel like I'm fighting myself to think about him sometimes because he doesn't cross my mind. Is this bad? He doesn't cross your mind. And when you say you have this I'm over it feeling, can you give me a little more background? Meaning over it in the sense of you're not actively attached, like, oh my God, I don't have it yet. That type of mentality. Or if you're in the mentality of like, I don't even give a fuck if this shows up anymore. I don't care. I don't even know if I want him. Is it that type of thought? Or is it you're just in this comfortable state where you know you got it? You know it's yours. You know you're going to get your shit. Is it that? Is it one of the three? It is normal to get into a knowing stage where you're not questioning it. You're not worrying about it. You know you're going to get your shit. So there's nothing to worry about. So probably, at least in my experience, the thought of the exact manifestation really doesn't come up that much because I am no longer stressing that shit. I'm in the knowing stage. I know I'm going to get it. No questions asked. I know I'm getting it. I know it's going to manifest. It's just me living my life as it's working its way to show up. So that's pretty fucking normal. And that's a great place to be because that's usually an indicator that it's right around the corner. In my experience, it is. That's how most of my manifestations have come with me in that knowing stage. Where the manifestation itself really wasn't on my mind as much. But if it's in this, I'm over it because I'm sick of doing it, because I don't think I'm going to get my manifestation, that's a different topic altogether. That's an underlying fear that you're not going to be able to get that manifestation at play. So hopefully I answered you if you're in either one of them directions. Nicole, thank you very much. I think some people need this again. If you like checking the 3D, ask yourself, is this something that I want to revise if it comes out unfavorable? And I agree with that. And that's a really good question that y'all should be asking yourself before you do something in that fucking 3D that you're going to regret later. Is this something that I want to revise if it comes out unfavorable? It's a good question. Marcelina L. Kim, I got movement from SP. He told me good morning. That is movement. Well done, Marcelina L. Well done. Congratulations. Well done. You're still banned, though. You're still banned. It's hard to get back off that banned list. But well done. Kristen Gervin. Am I saying your last name right? I keep hearing the manifesting SP is sending too much energy their way. And you got to dial back. Thoughts, Kim? Yeah, that's a bunch of absolutely disgusting, stinky ass shit. Total shit. There is absolutely nothing wrong with thinking about your motherfucking manifestation. There's nothing wrong with thinking about your manifestation. Do any of you, honestly, for a second, think I didn't think about my SP when I was manifesting him back on my solo? Do you honestly think I got him off my mind? I didn't think about him and that I was just sending repelling energy to him? So, Kristen, if you're hearing that shit, fucking scroll past. Scroll past, not interested. No. There is a difference in how you are thinking about your manifestation. If you're in constant, desperate, needy energy, meaning I need it, oh my God, I need this has to happen, oh my God, what if it doesn't happen? That's an underlying fear that you're not going to be able to manifest. Do I want you to change that? Yeah. I want to get you to the point of just knowing it's going to happen. It's very normal to not believe your affirmations. It's very normal to not believe you're going to be able to manifest. It's normal initially, very normal. But as you go along on your journey, affirming, scripting, visualizing, inner conversating, becomes more natural feeling. It becomes more natural. Therefore, we are working on dropping that desperate, needy, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this energy. But you never have to stop thinking about your person. That is such horseshit. There are so many stupid asses discussing the law of assumption and manifestation with their ridiculous limiting beliefs. If you're not hearing you're limitless, change the channel. Okay? Change the channel. Because we're limitless. We really, really are. And that's where your mind should be most of the time. Okay? So yeah, scroll past that dumb shit. Nope. Alyssa Loritzen, thank you very much. Hi, Kim. I'm having a hard time staying out of the 3D when I don't see movement with my SP and feel like giving up. How do I make this happen soon? Alyssa, this is a borderline you getting banned type of comment. Borderline you getting banned. Now, I understand that it can be fucking frustrating when we're not getting movement in our 3D. I know it is fucking frustrating. It can be very, very discouraging, disappointing, upsetting. I get it. But we are feeling that way because there's an underlying fear you're not going to be able to fucking manifest it. That's why you're married to your 3D, which is why you are potentially on the border of me banning you from the 3D. Maybe that's what's going to take. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the thing that you need, me to ban you from the 3D. And by banning, I mean we are going to stop fucking acknowledging the 3D as this thing that's going to prevent us from getting our manifestations. Do you fucking all know? Do you know that unless you're seeing your manifestation right here, right now, in your face, that absolutely nothing out here in this fucking 3D indicates you're not going to get your manifestation? Sometimes, due to our own shitty fucking thinking, that you're in the process of changing with affirming, yes? Sometimes that old shitty thinking of yours pops out into our fucking 3D. But you still don't look at it and say, okay, well, this happened, so now I'm not going to get my manifestation because this doesn't line up with me getting my manifestation. We don't do that. That's you applying motherfucking logic. We don't want logic. The only time I want to hear logic is when I'm using it. When I'm using it to help you see how this shit works. That's the only time logic's allowed. Your old way of handling the 3D, your old way of handling relationships was all logical, ego thinking. And that's why most of us either have been in or are currently in circumstances that look unfavorable due to our old shitty thought patterns. That's why we get on these manifestation games, our manifestation journeys, to drop that shit from our minds, and we are creating our new thought patterns that are only telling us that we're limitless and we're getting what we want and nothing can fucking stop us. That's the new thinking. So you're not seeing what you want in the 3D, you're not getting fucking movement, I don't care. It doesn't mean you're not going to get your manifestation. It doesn't. It's a product of your old shit thinking and not a damn thing more than that. And sometimes when you get on a self-concept journey, it is very normal for pieces, and this is why I use the dirty water analogy. It's like you have this fucking cup of dirty water, and as you are pouring in the clean water, which is your manifestation game, affirming, scripting, visualizing, you're pouring that clean water in to flush out the dirty water, which is your old shitty thinking. Sometimes when you're pouring that water in, a little bit splashes out and splashes into our fucking 3D and shows us shit we don't fucking like. Have your emotional reaction to it and then get your ass up and get back on that manifestation game. Don't stifle the emotions, get them out, and then get back to fucking work. Get back to thinking that you're a badass master manifester and that everything works out for you. Okay? Borderline banning. You want to give up? Giving up is for pussies. We're not pussies over here. We don't give up. Okay? We don't quit and give up on this channel. We don't. The fucking 3D can suck tits. I know it can. I've lived it. I know. I know how you feel. But listen, we're not fucking wimps over here. We don't give a fuck what our 3D shows us. We can have our fucking moment, but then we get back up and get back to fucking work. We don't give up. Got it? That's right. This shit ain't for the lighthearted. That's right. But I'm going to tell you what, anybody out there who has a little temptation to quit or give up, thank you, Kim, I got it. Good, Alyssa, good. This is for anybody else. Anybody else out there, borderline, wanting to give up, wanting to quit, guess what? You can go right ahead and quit. Go right ahead. Especially if it's you were manifesting a specific person, you go right ahead and quit. But let me promise you something. That whatever it is that you're feeling like you need to quit over, probably what? SP ain't here, ain't doing what you want yet, isn't showing you, right? The love that you're desiring. You go ahead and quit because you couldn't get this one to show up the way you want. But when you move on to a next one, guess what's going to happen? Same shit. Because you gave up before just fucking addressing your shitty relationship patterns, cutting them right off at the fucking knees, taking your power back. Now you can live a life you want. But if you give up and think you're just going to move on to somebody else without ever addressing what's been holding you up your entire life, you're just going to repeat. Sounds like a ball of fucking fun, doesn't it? No, it's fucking miserable. I spent 40 fucking years of miserable fucking relationships. And then I found the law of assumption. Was it fucking fun working on my self-concept? No. I fucking hated it. But I realized that I was just creating the same old fucking patterns. And I realized, all right, I guess I have to address what's going on inside of me. That I keep manifesting assholes to show up and treat me like shit. It's not them being assholes. Probably most of us have specific people that are really amazing guys or girls. Or, whatever. But our shitty inner thinking, our shitty beliefs around love and relationships are forcing them to show up and start acting like twats. And most of us, instead of realizing, oh fuck, that's me doing this. You come to the law of assumption and want to manifest your specific person, but you don't want to address the inside part. The inside part. We want to point fingers at the specific person. It's their fault. They're doing this to me. They're showing up, not making me happy. They're not doing what I want. Nothing's going to change if you don't address your thought patterns, period. And if you've been on my channel a while, I do not subscribe to the mindset that we're all pieces of shit until we, annihilate our self-concept. I don't think that. I do think that if we've had obvious things show up in our relationships, we should tweak them. We should tweak them so it'll fucking stop. The law of assumption, in my opinion, is you finally getting the fucking permission to take your fucking power back and stop having shitty experience after shitty experience and finally start living the life that you actually fucking enjoy waking up to. That's what the law of assumption is. Just changing our mindset, just changing the way we're thinking will change everything out here. It will. But don't fucking half-ass it. Don't give up because your 3D or your specific person farted sideways. Don't give up. You fucking persist. You have your emotion, but you get up and get back on the game again. Okay? Okay? All right. Deluxe 27. Kim, SP and me have texting, but went to his Instagram story and saw he was on a date with 3P. Like, damn, they creating all this memories. Shit sucks. I'm not a quitter, but this is hurting. Okay, everything I just said was for you. It hurt your feelings. I don't blame you. Get the fucking emotion out. Have your cry. Okay? And get back on your goddamn game. Period. Get back on your game. Don't sit there and marinate in something like, damn, they creating all these memories. Why would you want to affirm that? They're not creating shit. He's fulfilling the acting job that you hired him for. You are in the midst of working on yourself, which therefore is changing the script for him. You don't give up. You get back on your fucking manifestation game. Period. I don't care. You shouldn't have been on that goddamn Instagram. You know better. What were you doing checking out Instagram stories? Why were you there? You do know better. And I know you know better. There's a fucking reason why I say stay off fucking social media, especially when you're in the midst of manifesting your person. So, D-Luts, do you want to be added to my ban from the 3D list? Stay off of his social fucking media. You just had wonderful movement with him. You just had wonderful movement. And then you took a big fat shit right on it and went to Instagram. Stay off fucking social media. This goes for all of you. If you are in the midst of manifesting a specific person, get off of their fucking social media. If you're on the hunt to check on them, you're going to find shit you don't want to find. And I know that sounds kind of fucking limiting. I know it does. But you know as well as I do. What were you on there to find? Just because you just wanted to see a picture of them? No. No. You went to check. That's what you're all doing. Checking. Checking the 3D. Not very often does checking the 3D work out in anybody's favor. It is one of the biggest catalysts for issues in manifesting. You know better, D-Luts. You know better. You are not to go on that fucking Instagram again until your person is 100% in the 3D with you. Got it? Okay, Abelicia? Kim, how to deal with constant mental opposition. I'm assuming you mean like intrusive thoughts or negative thoughts. I'm assuming you're talking about that. There's a couple ways. There's a couple things. Number one, I don't think that we should be attempting to flip every single fucking thought. Okay? That's gonna become exhausting and you're gonna get sick of doing it. And when we are fighting our thoughts, all it does is, in a sense, give that thought fucking more power and more come at you. So we don't want to do that. If you find, I'm going to ask you this, when do you think those opposing thoughts are coming up? Are they coming up when you're in the midst of doing your manifestation game, meaning in the midst of scripting, affirming, visualizing? And more than likely, if you're hearing them badgering at you while you're on your manifestation game, there's probably some underlying fear going on that we should address. So, meaning addressing underlying fear, I mean literally affirming against the fear. Like, for example, it is safe and secure for me to trust that the law of assumption is always working for me. It is safe and secure for me to trust that the law of assumption is always bringing me exactly what I want. What I want. Okay? It is safe and secure for me to trust that my fucking fearful, negative, opposing thoughts do not create. They do not manifest. And you'll have to look back in a few of my other videos so you can understand why I believe that can work. Hello. But That's what I would be doing. And it wouldn't hurt to maybe make a little list of what these opposing thoughts are. What are they? What are they telling you? It's your ego shoving shit down your brain, but I'm just saying, what are they? It's whenever you affirm. Okay. So I would be paying attention to specifically what those thoughts are, and then we can narrow it down to what fear it's attached to. And then start doing different affirmations addressing that. But I really think you should be affirming that your negative thoughts don't create. So we can lower your fearfulness to the fearful thoughts, and therefore less will come by default. And that's using logic. Okay? That's what I would do. Chef M, thank you very much. Kim, thanks so much for the advice you gave from my February super chat about my high school sweetheart, SP. He called last Tuesday. Mind blown, because weeks ago I had a fleeting thought that he can call me on his way home from work. And is that what he did? Called you on the way home from work? Oh, your message was deleted. Here we go. My unseen visualization with him feels like it's a past memory now. Is this normal? Yes. You've helped me so much and are so appreciative. Well, thank you so much, Chef M. And thank you for the multiple super chats. Probably one of them was a mistake because the message was deleted. Yeah, it's normal. Our mind is fucking amazing. I have had that happen to me a couple of times. Now, I am not someone who actively visualizes all the time. But when I was making myself learn how to fucking visualize and manifest from just the visualizing, I'm trying to I don't remember exactly what. I want to be able to tell you what thought it was, so I can just tell you what the visual was. I'm pretty sure it was, I wanted my SP to give me roses. And I visualized the scene, and as I went along, it felt like past tense. But I kind of blew that off as, well, it's because you like to affirm in past tense. You script in past tense. I blew it off as that. So, hearing it's happening to somebody else too is very interesting to me. But you got to think that I did that like 1 or 2 years ago. In my coaching, I've had other people ask me the same question. So I get excited when I hear that it happens for others. I feel this is a Kim theory. I feel that it's because your subconscious has you're going to think I'm crazy. It's like your subconscious. Yes. It's like yes to that. Yes. Because that did manifest. And at least with the people I've coached, theirs manifested as well. So you'll have to keep us updated. But I'm starting to think that it's normal. That's why I said yes. Okay? Jelena. Hi, Kim. I've been affirming, sometimes scripting, keeping my mental diet, and working on my self-concept every single day. I test the law with other things, but 3 months in and still nothing with SP. Wait. I've been affirming, sometimes scripting, keeping my mental diet, and working on my self-concept every single day. I test the law with other things, but 3 months in and still nothing with SP. Okay, Jelena, that doesn't mean anything. Keep going. When you've tested the law, have those things manifested? I'm assuming your answer is going to be yes. It does not matter that it's been 3 months. Do not marinate in how long it is. I have a feeling you're probably doing that a little more often than you should be, because we should not ever be marinating, worrying, thinking about how long something's taking. No coach can tell you how long or how quick a manifestation will come. I know that's not what you're asking me, but I'm sure it's on your mind a lot. And I'm sure there's probably a part of you that worries that you're not doing something correct in your manifestation game for your specific person that's causing it to not show up. Don't do that. Tell yourself you're doing everything right. Everything's always working out for you. If I don't see movement, if I see nothing in my 3D with my manifestation, I know that it's working on my person. You need to tell yourself these things. Of course it's going to work for you. You have all these other manifestations underneath your belt. That's what you tell yourself. Everything always works out for me. I always get what I want. I know I'm going to get this. I know my SP is going to show up doing what I want, loving me. I know it's going to happen. It's talking to yourself. It's not staring. It's not staring at the calendar and seeing how long it's taking. All we're doing when we do that is affirming it's not here yet, it's not here yet, it's not here yet, which therefore is doing what? Manifesting more of it's not here yet, it's not here yet, it's not here yet. I'm sure you're keeping your mental diet like you said, but I betcha it flows into the direction of wondering why nothing's manifested with your SP yet. I'm sure it does. So when that shitty thought is popping up in my mind or your mind, I would be affirming it is safe and secure for me to trust that the law of assumption is always working for me and always brings me exactly what I want. So it's going to bring me my specific person too. Our subconscious doesn't give a fuck what we're manifesting. It's going to bring us whatever we're requesting if we make it our dominant thought. So no more time. No more staring at the months. No more crossing out the days that are going by that you don't have your person yet. No more. Everybody's on their own individual journey. Not everybody manifests the same exact way, meaning not every SP manifestation comes in the exact same way for every person. We all have our own individual experiences. Stop looking at the time. I think you're doing it a little bit more than you think. Okay? Sarah Moreau, thank you very much. Still ghosting my SP after he reached out again. I'm banned from the 3D. You are. And staying mostly in my 4D. Very good. I don't know if I'm on the right path. Excited for us to talk. I'm excited for us to talk too. Hey, if you're spending your time up here, you're doing everything right. If you're up here, instead of worrying and marinating out here, you're doing it correctly. And that's what you should be telling yourself. I'm always doing everything right. I'm absolutely doing the right thing to get my person. I'm always doing things right. I'm always on the right path to my manifestation. Everything I'm experiencing is just a bridge of incidents. I'm gonna get what I want. I always get what I want. I'm fucking unstoppable. I'm a limitless bitch. Okay? But yeah, we'll be talking soon. KM, thank you very much. Hey, I'll meet an old crush of mine in a group gathering in 2 weeks. I want him to pursue me, but I'm a mess when I have a crush on someone. What could I do to be cool and calm when I meet him? Work on your self-concept. Whatever is making you a mess when you have a crush on someone, but don't get me wrong. Like, listen, if Jason Momoa was to show up at my door right now, I'd be like, yeah, okay, but I get it. I get it. It's probably your ball of nerves, right? Work on your self-concept. Whoever I crush on crushes on me. Whoever I like likes me. Okay? Because I'm good enough, I'm worthy, and I'm deserving of the loving, fulfilling relationship that I desire. I'm fucking gorgeous. Of course my crush is going to pursue me. Of course. Everyone pursues me. Everyone I like pursues me. Duh. Be talking to yourself like that. And tell yourself you're going to be calm, cool, collected. I'm always relaxed. I'm always chill. I never get nervous. I never have to worry about anything because I always get what I want. Everything always works out for me. Okay? Hawkeyes, holy fucking shit. Hawkeyes! That's too much money. Oh my Lord, wait. Thank you for the emails regarding the bow-legged window licker. I freaking love you. I love you too. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You know you make me fucking laugh. Enjoy a pedicure on me. You deserve it. I fucking love you. Oh my God, Hawkeyes. That was so fucking nice of you. Oh my God, too much. Too much. Thank you very much. And I enjoyed our exchange. Go get your toes did. Oh, I'm gonna. Damn it, girl. Thank you very much. You did not have to fucking do that. You're always so fucking good to me. The bow-legged window licker. You know that's going to stay down in history. That's good. We're going to be calling that person the bow-legged window licker. Oh my God, you are fucking funny. Thank you very much. Oh, I just went tannin, so you can't see that I'm turning red. Yes, don't take skin advice from me. I still go tannin. Damn. Feeling all emotional now. Thank you very much, fucking Hawkeyes. Just make me feel a little. What's the word? Reclamp or whatever. I gotta refresh my screen, so it's gonna take a second here. Birdsong equals BBL. See, oh, here we go. Oops, okay. I just bought myself some sunless tanner, so that should be fun. Really? What kind? Where'd you get it? I'm so nosy. I love tanning products. I love tanning products. Okay. Ooh. Every time I tan, my skin looks more youthful. I like that. I have albino legs. I need self-tanning. L'Oreal tanning foam. Ooh, I've never used that. You gotta let me know. You gotta let me know how it works. Bradley Renfro. I don't understand these people who say they believed and were dedicated. It made their lives better, but for 10 years, nothing came to fruition. I don't necessarily think they were doing everything right. I will tell you, with like, this is just, I don't know who you're speaking of. I'm just saying what I've seen. I, through coaching, have had several one-on-ones with people who claimed, and you know what? I think they really did think they were doing things right until our conversation got a little more deeper and realized, no, they weren't. No, they weren't. So most of the time, I mean, 10 years, there's something within there that we should be discussing. So I know I had one client who, as long as I keep that person anonymous, they don't mind me sharing this, and I've shared it before, that it had been 9 years for that person. And so she came, well, I just gave away it's a girl, but 9 years, and we had a session, and we figured out that she really wasn't manifesting this whole time. And she got her person. So it wasn't 9 years of actually consciously manifesting. It was probably more like a few fucking months after talking to me. You know what I'm saying? But, so, she got her person. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Alyssa Laritzin, again. How do I stop marinating in the 3D? I am fixated on things with my ex and the 3P, and I'm not happy about it. We have a son. I don't want 3P around. Now, one moment, Alyssa. I need to go back to your original question. Okay. Alyssa, your ex. Is your ex your SP? I need to know that. Because if it's just your child's father, he is not. Okay, so it's just your ex, just the son's father. Okay. Were you here earlier when I addressed someone who was working on things with their ex? Because my answer is going to be pretty much very similar. Yeah. I get it that you don't want your ex's new person to be around your kid. I understand. I remember going through this, but what I want to say to you is when we want to get rid of a third party, when it comes to like our actual lover, specific person, the idea is to remove them from our awareness. That's how we get rid of them. But you can take a different approach here if you want. Okay? You can take the approach of manifesting that everyone in the equation gets along well for the betterment of that child's life. You see what I'm saying? You can take an approach of manifesting or affirming, visualizing that you, your ex, and whoever they are with, whoever, you all get along, and whoever they are with and your ex treat your child with nothing but love and kindness. And there's a part of me that thinks you might want to take that approach. Because listen, if your ex is not the person you want to be with, it is better to get into a situation where we all can get along for the sake of the child. And you know your ex is going to have other people in their life. So why not take the reins, take that power back, and start affirming that whoever they are with is best behaved, and treats your child with love and kindness at all times. So that's a possibility. If you want the bitch gone, the idea is to remove them from your awareness, not keep fixating on them. How do you get yourself to stop marinating in the 3D? For starters, we don't get on anything social media wise for either person. And we decide that this fucking 3D does not indicate whether you're going to get your manifestation, whatever they may be. Fixating on the 3D, especially when it's shit you don't like, it's only going to create more of it. So you actually have to get up in the morning and make a decision to quit that shit. To decide today, I don't give a fuck what shows up today. I don't care what I see in the 3D. It can't stop me from getting what I want in the end. That's how you begin the little journey of divorcing your ass from the 3D. And deciding that nothing is going to throw you off your game. Nothing. And settle into the knowing that whenever we have situations we don't like, we don't have to fucking worry about them anymore for the most part. That if we can just focus our mind in the right place, we can turn any situation around. We can change any circumstance. So that's what I would do if I was in your shoes. That would be my advice. Get up in the morning and decide you're not going to fucking give a shit about what shows up in the 3D anymore. And it ain't going to be easy, especially if you were someone who was fixated, like you say. It won't be easy the first day or two, but it will get easier. It will get easier. You might still have a trigger day here and there, but they will diminish with you as you make that conscious choice. I've done it, so I know it can be done. And I was heavily fucking married to my 3D at one time. Heavily. Everything fucking triggered me. Everything. I mean, anything that if it farted sideways with my specific person would destroy my whole fucking day. I wasted a lot of time saying, where is it, when I was truly not applying consistently. Yep, watched every video known to man and never applied it consistently and wondered why nothing wasn't happening. Don't do that. And she's right. She's right. And that applies to this situation too. If we really, 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 really want to see change in our life, we've got to decide to make a change with up here. I stand by the fact that you don't have to take action in your 3D to get your manifestation, it will chase you. But you do have to take the action step of changing your fucking thoughts and changing where you're allowing your mind to go. I don't mean flipping every single thought. That's fucking exhausting. And you're never going to do it. But you do have the capacity to decide, all right, fuck that. I ain't thinking about it. I'm not worrying about that. Nope, I am not letting that throw me off my game. Nope, I'm still getting what I want. And I might be furious that that's fucking here in my 3D, but I'm making a decision. I'm not letting that throw me off my game. Fuck that. Thankful I got my head out of my ass. Yes, Lisa. Same. Me too. For myself. Yeah. I had to manifest a shitty situation to get my head out of my ass. So I'm fucking trying to stop all of you from having to live that. So you got to make an active decision that I'm not going to let it throw me off any fucking more. Divorce yourself from that 3D. And on this note, your 4D is your mind, your thinking, your conscious thoughts, your subconscious, all of it up in here. Just say your mind, all of this upstairs. I have to go because I have to get on a coaching call. I realize there are several. Did you hear that fucking rain? You sexy bitch, I love you. I love you too, bitch. I do. Thank you so much for that fucking generosity, Jesus H. Christ. Thank you to all of you. Okay, honestly, you're all good to me. Here's the thing. All right, I have a video going up later today, which is answering all the super chats from Thursday nights that didn't get answered. I will answer the remaining of these super chats, and I will get that up tomorrow. Okay, so tonight is April 7th, leftover super chats. Tomorrow will be, there might be 2 videos tomorrow because I wanted to talk about a topic, so I might put that, we'll see. Either way, I'll get the super chats up that are not answered. I will get them up by tomorrow for you all, okay? I'm trying to think, anything else? Be fucking good. Be good. Don't make me put you on the banned from the 3D list. Don't make me do it. Okay? Fuck. Divorce your 3D. You can live in it. You can accept and acknowledge what's happening in your 3D. But you don't have to accept it that it is going to stop you from manifesting. You don't have to do that. I hate that word. Accept. You can accept it. No, you can acknowledge what's happening in your 3D, but you don't accept it as something that can stop you getting what you want. Nothing can. If you keep your mind focused that I'm getting what I want, nothing can fucking stop me, then nothing will be able to stop you. Nothing will stop you from getting your manifestation. And if you can't believe that, then just fucking listen to me, believe me. Have a little faith in me because I've done it. I've done what most of you are trying to manifest. I've done it. So I know it can be done. Okay? And if I can fucking do it, anybody can do it. Okay? And on that note, I will see you all tomorrow. Okay? Love you all.